There we go. There we go.
Hey, we are
What up?
live.
It's
We
good.
are live, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. What is
What's
good?
up?
Well
What's up,
known.
colors? What up? Hey, let's give some time for some people to jump in and see if anybody gonna jump in here. For
Uh-huh.
sure. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Just
Okay.
trying to beat the clock.
Yeah, you ain't the only one. I tell you that right now. You should have seen me on that highway. It was crazy.
For real.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's
Okay.
crazy, but we here. We here. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Trust and believe. God willing.
See something.
Yeah, give a little bit more time for people to jump in.
I wanna.
Where my people at?
Yo, listen,
What's up?
because I'm not seeing that I'm live. I see that you're live.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. You, let's take it to my page.
Okay, you want to take it to your page?
Yeah, let's take it to my page.
All right, let's do that. I'm gonna finish this off, yo. Anybody who's jumped on right now, I guess
Okay,
I don't think anybody's jumped on, but if anybody did hear this or did jump on, we're gonna move over to Colors Live right. Oh, somebody else just jumped on just now.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, y'all hold up. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. All right, it is
He said-
9 o'clock on the dot. Okay,
Yeah, and who's that? That's your people's?
it's 9 o'clock on the dot. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. Hey,
For
who
sure.
that? All right, maybe we can stay on. Yeah, I think we good. I think we
Yeah,
good.
we
I
got
see
Munch in
three
here. Munch,
people in
what
the
up, Munch?
building.
We got Angry
Hey, what's
Bucks
up?
up
What's
in
up?
there.
What's up? Hey, listen. Y'all show some love. Send some hearts. Let me know something.
That's a fact. What up?
Y'all
How you pronounce that?
tuned
Y'all
in
is? What up?
from?
What up, y'all is? What's going on? Where y'all tapping in from?
Yeah. Let us know. Yeah, hit that heart icon. Send us that heart. Who that? Let me see the comments. Can you see the comments?
Yeah, I got the comments. Y'all is said what up.
Okay. Oh, what's up? What's up, you Liz? What's
Oh, yo,
up?
Liz, I'm saying it all wrong. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Live Talk with Colorz The Emcee and 12 noon. This is it. So, I want to thank everybody for joining. For those of y'all who are in the building, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Tonight, we're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff. We just got a new release, Think Twice,
Oh
produced
yeah,
by
for sure.
one and only.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we gonna definitely tap into that, but we gotta tap into what's going on, and we got some things to talk about, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, I appreciate y'all just jumping in and taking a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time on this live. I know everybody do it all the time, but this is my first
Absolutely.
time jumping in and tapping in with y'all, so I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Let's see. Okay. We got the links. The links are in there.
Yeah.
Got
You
the
know what? I gotta add a link to y'all, a link for y'all in regards to the track. So I'm gonna put that link in very shortly. I'm just trying to bring up some of my stuff here. I'll bring it up shortly. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, so like, you got something to say? You got something to say, Colors? Oh, nah, no audio, no audio.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you
Yeah,
hear me now?
now you good. Now you good. Now
All
the
right, check
I
it
don't.
out. I want to say I just left the link in the comments. If you see the link in the comments, let me know. All right, your Liz is in. Okay, I see the link in the comments. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know now, you know my name is Colorz The Emcee, and we are live.
Right, and this
Live
is
talk.
12 noon from. I'm sorry, let me jump in. This is 12 noon from Beat the Clock Productions. For those who don't know.
Absolutely. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that confirmation. So, where we at with it? So, how we want to start this off?
Um,
How we start this off,
well, I
Mo?
mean, I don't know. I mean, you wanted to Did you want to chime? Did you want me to ask? You want to ask me some questions? I ask you questions because you know me. I'm gonna just go right into it. I don't want to waste all our listeners' time. I wanted to get straight to the point. You feel me?
Absolutely,
Uh,
absolutely.
um, yeah. So pretty much real quick about yourself. What's your cultural background? Where you from? Where you
So,
from?
so for those of y'all that don't know, I'm originally from Staten Island, New York City.
Okay, okay.
I'm originally from Staten Island, New York City. That's where I was born, but I was raised internationally. Both of my parents are from Liberia, Monrovia, Liberia to be exact. So, I'm a Liberian, yeah. But yeah, that's my cultural background. My grandparents, my grandmother, she had a Caribbean background. Her grandparents and parents were from Barbados, but she was born in Liberia. So I'm an Afro-Caribbean.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. Well, I'll tell y'all my background real quick. We got somebody else jumping in. What's up? What's that, Hannah? What's up, Hannah?
Y'all say
Um,
what's up. Y'all say what's up.
yeah. So my cultural background, pretty much, um, my family's from Guyana, so it's Guyanese descent, West Indies. Definitely, I was born in Brooklyn. You know, I was born in Brooklyn, and
Never been in
then
competition, always been a
Oh, I'm
star.
yeah,
so sorry.
it's all right.
Yeah, if that shit go hard, I go maximize the.
Are you DJing over there?
My
You, D-
bad.
let me
my
know. Let me
bad.
know
My
what we
bad. My
doing. Let me
bad.
know
My
what we
bad. Hold on.
doing.
Hold on. Let me get this. Let me turn this off right here. Yo, my bad. No,
It's all good. It's all good.
Diana.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
Let's
you. I
start
got
that
you. Say
over.
less. So yeah, I was born in Brooklyn. Pretty much at one point in time, I moved to Staten Island. That's how I met Colorz. We met each other out there. I used to live in, near Stapleton Projects, like between Stapleton and Park Hill. That's pretty much where Wu Tang, right around the time where Wu Tang actually was founded. I remember coming home to the house and opening my mailbox and seeing a Protect Your Neck
Protect your
cassette tape.
neck.
I couldn't even believe it. Like I was like, "What tape? What's this?" I went, put it in, and that's when the whole Wu Tang thing. After like months later, just grew and it blew up. And then from Staten Island, I pretty much came back. But that's what I'm saying. I'm from Guyana, pretty much for y'all, Brooklyn, Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? New York. You know, that's what it
New
is.
York, New York.
So I got a question for you, cuz I got a question for you.
What's up? What's up? Talk to me.
What was really your first introduction in music or rap? What was your introduction? Like, well, your first
Wow.
introduction.
So my first introduction really started off with the music from the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Artists like groups like the Sugar Hill Gang and artists like Angie B. My parents are Liberian.
Mm-hmm.
And so, when we would go to the parties, because they did a lot of partying, a lot of the music that they would play would be, the cultural dance music and stuff like that. But during that time, they were still rocking with the Run DMC and the Sugar Hill Gang. So
Okay.
those are, some of the sounds that I initially heard. But my love for hip hop really started when I heard groups like TLC. You know what I mean? TLC was one of the first groups that made me be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's it right there. And of course, groups like EMP, EMPD. Am I saying it right?
Nah,
Fucking up.
I can help you. I can help you with that. That's EPMD.
EPMD,
There you go.
EPMD, Eric Sermon and
All
them. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, Paris Smith for sure. For sure.
So, so I want to say like in 90, what was it, like 96, 90 some, man, the time just goes by. But artists like Tupac and Biggie, Tupac especially, um, really inspired me to dive more into writing. Because
Hmm.
at first I would write poetry, you know what I'm saying? I would listen to the MC Light and the Queen
For
Latifah, you know what
sure.
I'm saying? I
Yeah,
was listening to
yeah.
music, but when I heard artists like Tupac, I really resonated with the poetry. So I was like, you
Hmm.
know what? I can do this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then, I started writing my first rhymes and stuff like that, and it just took off from there.
Okay. Cool. I mean, well, pretty much I had a similar background. I listened to a lot of dang man, it was all 90s for the most part. It was all 90s for me. We talking about everything from Black Moon, Buckshot Shorty, Evil D, 5 Feet, to Leaders of the New School, to even Belle Biv DeVoe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Poison.
yeah.
You know, right around that time. And we talking about vinyl, cassette tapes. Who else was I listening to? I obviously did listen to Wu-Tang because they weren't too far away from us, and that sound.
Right.
Anybody from Shaolin could relate to Wu-Tang and all of the stuff that they was doing, because we was right around the same town. You know, Shaheem was out at that time too, and
Right. Other inspiration.
but I guess what I'm saying is that the question was the first introduction for the most part. So the first introduction, I think, sheesh, I'm trying to remember what the first rapper that I think it was Special Ed. I think it was Special Ed.
Special Ed.
Yeah, because when I heard Special Ed, I remember the lyrics were so crazy for me. I actually had a pencil and wrote down the lyrics as I used to stop the tape and rewind it and try to write his whole rhyme on a paper to the point where I could like recite the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I think it was a song, "We on a Mission." That's what it was. Yeah, it was on a mission. Pardon 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Yeah. So yes, y'all, we are in the building. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining our live tonight. I know the time might be a little, for some of y'all go to bed a little early.
People got to work. Yeah, people got to work. So we gonna keep this going because we want to make sure we get everything, get it out. What's your take on female artists right now in rap specifically? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Question.
Yeah.
My take on female artists right now, I'm happy that the doors have opened, the floodgates are open. So
they way open now.
Way open. So we're getting a lot more female artists. At one time it was like one female artist every 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we have a plethora of female artists. I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? But I also want to say that that's a pro that the floodgates are open and a lot of females are in the game. But the con to that would be the content. You know what I'm saying? The lyrical content that they push. You know what I mean? That's my only, like, that's the thing. I get it. People got to get their money. You know what I'm saying? People got to get money. They trying to get paid. It's like, look, man, I'm trying to get my mama out the hood. So if I got to talk about brown booty holes and
whatever got to happen. Oh, that's the sign of the times.
Right. I mean,
that's just what it is.
I'm not agreeing with it, but I do understand.
Right. Well, I definitely know that you're gonna have your good and bad with that. You know what I'm saying? The concept of going viral wasn't really a thing before, and it's now a thing. So now what you got to do to go viral, that's gonna have a whole bunch of different kind of results. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna just keep it right there. We're gonna keep it right there with that.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about like pretty much like the music industry today, as far as like how they're handling the business, the streaming wars, the stuff that's going on with this, was it like a 0.001 cent for one stream? And how you feel about that?
Penny. It's less than a penny.
Yeah, and by the way, audience, if y'all got anything to say, sorry, if y'all got anything to throw in, I'm looking at comments, so please, by all means.
Okay, I'm not seeing comments right now. I gotta, I'm trying to stay focused. Okay. But so, the way the industry is now, we're in a digital era. You know what I mean? I know you remember when RZA was like digital, Bobby, digital. You remember that?
Right.
So we are in a digital era now, and the game has completely changed. It is an independent artist game right now. Like, if you are an independent artist, like, it's free game right now. You can do your thing. Whereas before, you had to be signed to an a major label. You had to go through the major channels just to be heard and let alone be seen. And with social media being the major platform that it is right now, it allows pretty much anybody to do whatever. And in terms of the streaming, I believe that that was a system created because a lot of the major labels started losing a lot of money due to the fact that artists were taking that independent route and putting out music on their own. So they had to find a way to maintain stake in the game. And it was like, well, how do we do that? You know what I mean? We create a platform and we say, hey, you can put your music on this platform, but we're only going to pay you, you know, less than a penny, and we're going to keep the rest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and I want to add to that is that, like, that's why, I mean, there's a lot of tools out there right now. So as the artist, you kind of got to be strategic with how you're going to use these platforms. Obviously, they want you to put all your world into their platform, because no matter what you do with your music, they're getting paid regardless.
absolutely.
So the whole thing is, if you have to use it to your advantage, you know, even if you just releasing one single on the platform and you telling people, okay, you know, I have a website and that's what my music is, you know, that's what it is. I understand the concept of everybody having a smartphone, so like everybody got Spotify, everybody got Tidal, but you know, this is the battle right now, and right now there's no right or wrong to this. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Somebody has to. It's like a war against the machines, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's got to figure out their way to get their fan base, because that's all you really trying to get is your fan base and tap in. You know what I'm saying? I remember my dude Munch. I don't know if he's still on the
What
Facebook,
up,
but
Munchy Bucks?
Munch, Munch he used to go like, like hand to hand fans, you know what I'm saying? And people will come and see you and be like, yo, like I listened to your mixtape, I'm feeling your shit, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. And those is how you really tap in, with your all you need is 1,000 fans, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
theoretically, you know what I mean? So, a lot of those numbers, those streaming numbers, when you see, like I used to tell people, like when you see like on Tidal, you see Beyonce, you see like 10 million, let's say 10 million streams, you're gonna assume that it's 10 million people because it's Beyonce, but you really don't
No,
know. And another thing that one of my dude Munch used to say, you never know what's going on behind the machine. You know what I'm
behind.
saying? You really never know. But let's move on.
That's,
I wanted to
so
ask
I
you
got a
what.
couple
Oh,
questions for you,
sure,
right?
shoot, go ahead.
So you initially started off as an artist because we go way
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
and we are artists,
yeah.
and I remember you rapping back in the day. But when you started diving into production,
Uh-huh.
what was your inspiration? Who were some of the producers that inspired you to really dive into the producing game?
Yeah. When I used to rap, a lot of times at some point in times, we all used to have like CDs and cassettes, and I used to hear so much music, even though I was rapping, I used to hear these beats. And once I heard a beat, I'm like, I want to know, like, who made this beat. And we used to open up the credits, and look at the cover. And I started reading a
Right,
lot of that stuff and started seeing, like, okay, it was engineered, it was mixed by this person, it was produced by this person. And then I would find out who the producer was and see what else production that they did. And, it's just something that I tapped into. And actually, before production, it was like, oh, yeah, 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 they make the beats, but someone had to make it sound like that for it to even be the beat that we all know of. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when I started looking into engineering, and I actually did engineering first, which was, whew, I bumped my head a lot of times trying to gain the concepts of audio engineering and like recording technology. So that was just crazy, but it helped me though, because once you understood like sound design and how to engineer, once you start doing the beat, you actually kind of know like now how to craft it to make it pleasing to the ear for other people and not be like, saturated or super distorted, or you clipping and stuff like that.
right,
You know, you could make educated mistakes, you know,
right.
and know why you did it intentionally and stuff. So the engineering did help, it didn't help as far as recording a lot of, and I kind of like veered away from the engineering because I was actually engineering music that I didn't really like. Like some
Mhm.
people would come in with music that just was not working for me, and when you engineering and you mixing music, you have to have your heart got to go into it. You don't just get, somebody pay you $50 an hour and you just turning knobs. I mean, some people will do that and they won't tell the artist, but you know, I'm a very passionate person. So when I used to mix people's music, I always felt like if I like it, I know that I could, you know, breathe life into it and mix it and make it better.
Absolutely.
You know, so then, you know, after that, fast forward, you know, I got tired of like a little bit of the engineering people that I didn't really, you know, like to work with, and started doing a lot of production. You know, I did production for you. You know what I'm saying? I did production for Munchie Bucks. You know, we got a lot of projects out too. Too Hood for College. Y'all could check that out on Spotify. Um, so yeah, and Munch, by all means, if you're still on
Post
the
the link.
yeah,
Put the link in the
post
comments.
licks, and if anybody got any music that y'all want us to listen to,
Put the
put it in the
link.
comments, and I will check it out and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And vibe to it, see what y'all about. But yeah, that's how I really started doing my production. And I think a lot of people like to fling names around, like, oh, I produced for this person and I produced for that person. You know, I'm still working with independent artists. I like working with independent artists, but if I was gonna fling a name around of some person that a lot of people know, I did do a song called Bang Bang. A lot of people don't know this in the world, so whoever's on this, y'all gonna hear it for the first time. But a lot of people don't know that I produced a song called Bang Bang from with Spliff Star and Uncle Murder, and
Okay.
it was pushed out at some point in time, like on a mixtape, but it didn't really go too well. But the song itself was fire.
Okay.
So it's called Bang Bang. Yeah.
Star and Uncle Murder.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the hip hop, you know who Uncle Murder is for sure, because
Right.
he does the yearly wrap up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rapper and bottom and Colors. Guess what? Guess who played it?
Who that?
K Slay. Rest in peace.
DJ K Slay. Rest in
Yeah,
peace, DJ K
yeah.
Slay. Speaking of DJ K Slay, RIP.
Ah,
Go.
all right.
So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about this hoodie I'm wearing, right?
Please do.
Before DJ K Slay passed away, he did a challenge for the females, though. This was strictly for females, and it was called the Never Give Up Challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and I did my thing. I even shot a video. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be extraordinary with my shit. So I'm gonna shoot a video. So I recorded. Shout out to Dream Big Studios. I went to Dream Big Studios in Killeen, Texas, and I recorded my verse for Never Give Up, and it was shot by, who shot that video? Pressure 2 Times. Shout out to Pressure 2 Times. Y'all can actually watch that video on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I recorded Never Give Up before DJ K Slade transition. Man, I was
Yeah,
like, nigga, why you had to die before you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Get to see my
yeah.
kid, but
No,
you know,
he helped a lot of people. He
he
helped a
did.
lot of people that didn't have a, you know, didn't have a buzz and anything. You know, as long as he was feeling it, he was gonna get put
Oh
on.
yeah.
He was gonna play you. There's no doubt about it. So we're gonna I got one last question for you because I don't want to keep you know, everybody got other stuff to do. But I want to talk to you about this new debut release that's releasing tomorrow or midnight
Tomorrow,
or midnight. It's this is Think Twice,
think twice.
produced
Think
by
twice.
myself. 12
Yes.
Noon Beat the Clock. I want to ask you what is this record about? What is this record about?
So this record is a sentimental record for me, because it's like a letter to my daughter, you know, and not just a letter to my daughter. It's a conversation with any young girl, any young Black girl, who might not have guidance. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
almost like a letter to my younger self as well. So it's a very, very meaningful record. It means a lot to me, and there's a lot of jewels in that.
Okay.
And I think that it's the type of record, like for people who don't want their daughters listening to Sexy Red or Lotto, and no disrespect to any of those female artists, because I shakes my ass to that too when the time is right. You know what I mean? I just don't let my yeah. But you know, because you know, music is music. You know, don't get me wrong. I enjoy music, but it's the message and the music that matters the most to me. And so with Think Twice, it was really all about the message. What kind of message am I putting out? You know what I mean? What am I saying? What is the person on the receiving end gonna think? And so
Hmm.
again, you know, to mothers and even fathers who don't want their daughters listening to other female artists whose message and content may not be fruitful for lack of a title. This is the type of record that, you know, one could definitely sit down and listen to with their daughters, or, you know, they wouldn't have a problem if their daughter was listening to the record by themselves. You know what I mean? If it was playing on the radio, it wouldn't be like, oh, turn that down. You know what I'm saying? It would be more like turn it up.
Right.
You know.
So musically, I want to tell the audience, musically, you know, Colorz hit me and she was like, yo, no, I need you to listen to this sample. I need you to listen to this sample. And it was crazy because, like, once I listened to what she wanted me to do, I already knew what it was. She didn't even know that I was already working on the beat. But when I heard that sample, and I don't want to like say it too much, I want you guys to really listen to it and vibe and see what we did together. But yeah, she went in, and that sample, it just breathed life into the whole essence of the record. And just like she said, it's like it's not even one of these records where you hear it and you're like, oh, this is a girl record or a dude record. It is nothing like that. This is a life record. Like, when you hear it, it's a think twice record. It's like, you know, you're gonna understand once you hear it. So yeah, we definitely, that sample, if it wasn't for that sample, Colorz, I'm telling you, that whole vision.
Shout out
But
to Ed
yeah,
Bogas. I know a lot of people don't know who that is, but Ed Bogas is a producer, and he produced the soundtrack to a 1970s movie called Black Girl.
right.
So some seasons ago, I was in this mood where I just wanted to watch a lot of black film, black movies and stuff. And I came across the movie Black Girl, and I was watching the movie. You know what I'm saying? Great film. I was kicked back with my tea and all that watching the movie. But for some reason, although I was watching the movie and paying attention to the movie, the music, you know what I mean? The music, it was just hitting me differently. Like, I was like, man, this,
as it should.
It moved me. And so what I did was, I went and I did a search, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if there's a soundtrack, an actual soundtrack, because there should be a soundtrack to the movies, because most movies have scores.
Right.
So I went and I did a search for the soundtrack to the movie, and that's when I found Black Girl. And there's a bunch of different songs on the soundtrack, but Black Girl in particular, it just had the vibe, you know what I'm saying, that I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? It resonated with me. And so I was like, you know what? Let me send this to Noon and see if he can do something with it, because this right is.
I got chills. I mean, she sent me a lot of samples, but when I heard that one, it's like it was an immediate thing. I see my sister on here. What up, sis? You know what I'm saying? Karen on here.
What up? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much for everybody that's on here right now. That's just what it was. We just wanted to tap in with y'all, give y'all a good idea of, you know, who Colorz is, who I am. You know, we had this debut album, not yet for the album, but debut song, Think Twice. It should be dropping midnight. Check it out. Where's it available at?
It is available on all digital platforms. The link is in the comments.
Okay.
And there should be another link somewhere in the description of this video, but it will be on your Spotify, your YouTube, your Pandora. It is going to be on all digital streaming platforms. So all you got to do is type in Colorz The Emcee and you will find it. Or you could just simply click the link in the comments.
And for my folks, y'all could obviously jump on my Instagram. I have the link in the bio. I'll be promoting it as well. But yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one, and this is gonna be start to a couple of other things, and hopefully, you know, like I said, I appreciate everybody who jumped in on the little lives. It's the first time I'm doing live, so I'm like a newborn baby out here. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? For real, seriously. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all have a good night. What's up?
No, one more thing before you go, I want you to I want you to touch on a couple of the other tracks that we worked on together, and I want you to briefly talk about your upcoming projects as well. You know what I mean? I know you don't want to give too much detail, but
Not a
You know,
problem.
New produced Top Flight. You know, what else? Wicked
Yeah,
System.
we did Top Flight and Wicked System. Those are both two Colorz records that we worked on. Wicked System is ridiculous. Both of them joints is different. They sit in different places. Wicked
Yes.
System is kind of what we living in right now a little bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm just gonna say that much. So if you listen to that record and you hear Colorz lyrics, you're gonna understand exactly what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Top Flight is more of a record where you can, kind of be in the who's that? Oh, have a good night. That's your people's. She's saying
Night, night. Make sure y'all share this live. Hit that heart
yeah,
icon. Share this live.
for
Share
sure.
it. Share it.
For
Hit the
sure.
heart icon. Share the live.
Right. So we got those two records. I have a project coming out. It's probably not gonna. I'm looking at. I don't want to give people dates, but it's gonna be next year for sure.
Okay.
And it's pretty much called "Come See Me, Come Live with Me." I got it from like my Guyanese proverb, pretty much.
Yes.
Come see me, come live with me. And I have nothing but like all the artists that I have worked with in the past that I'm collaborating with. I got Joe Dirt on there, Munchie Bucks. I have Omari J that's gonna be
Yeah.
on there. I got Colorz on there. I got my man Shozo on there. So there's a couple other people, and you guys might not know these artists, but if you listen to the project, you'll kind of get an idea of who these artists are. And yeah, I've always wanted to work on a compilation project, so that's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to have about 10 tracks roughly on there. The first record you guys will probably hear is going to be called Odds and Evens. And there's a lot of collaborations on here, not just artists, but also musicians, also gospel singers, just to give you a little hint. So it's interesting.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I kind of feel like we next time we do a live, we got to do it from my page for sure. We're gonna do the next live from my page.
Say less, of
Because
course.
I'm not sure if the people that follow me are seeing me on your live.
Oh, for real?
You know what I mean? If they don't follow you, so there might be right now and waiting like, dang, I thought she said she was gonna go live, but it's all good. What I'm gonna do is just share this live to my page so that it's cross posted.
Okay.
But no big.
I think it'll be saved.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I think it'll be saved, so they'll be able to watch this.
Absolutely.
So it's recorded in a sense. So everybody who did join, I appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Yes.
Listen to the track. Think twice.
Listen to the track. Hit
sure.
the link in the comment section, and if you following 12 Noon, make sure you follow me. And if you following me, make sure you follow 12 Noon and show us some love. Hit that heart and share the live. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next time.
Give thanks.
Gotta get up out of here.
Bye.